Always blood before money, pride over everything, respect versus fear. Bride in my wedding ring, I'm married to this so-called life, my sworn oath. Trapped behind these stagnant bars, I saw growth. A toast to the ghost and the memories of, and the sins of the father, these the penalties of. All the coke and the pussy and the Hennessy love. My one shot at stardom like the Kennedy slug. Pierced flesh, cracked skull, brain splattered to bits. Casualties of war, death tragically adore. Life inside the hornet's nest, graphically explore. Abandoned by the Lord, so we passively adore. The rules of engagement is savagely enforced. Like Pope John Paul, nigga kneel and kiss the cross. Lost my religion, fought my addiction. So ain't a nigga built that can force my submission. I'm here.
True got it, man. True got it. True got it, man. True got it. Yay. I went from
Peace, this is Rasheed Chappell back once again with Retrogenetics, just bringing you another segment of the Capture the Moment series. You know, we're just trying to capture life and all the things that go into really working a project. A lot of people think that once the album drops is when you start having fun, but that's actually when the work really begins. And right now we're just wrapping up a photo shoot with for Mint, so hopefully you'll see those photos in Foot Locker. As well as on various different sites. One of my passions right here is sneakers, and you know, I only got 2 feet, but I always tried to, you know, buy things that I couldn't afford as a kid. So, you know, this is where that addiction comes from. I guess it could be worse, but you know, we just continuing to do the work. We continuing to walk that path and plot that course, and you know, I was taught that hard work pays off, and it's definitely been paying off. And I owe a lot of it to you guys for supporting the music. Continuing to support me as a person. I just want to shout out everybody that's been involved with the project. Kenny Dope, Marcus, Trey Dog, Cat, you know, Retrogenetics for teaming up with me for this particular video project. Also shout out to Fitted Hawaii, who's been showing continuous support and continuous love. So, you know, we're just wrapping up the photo shoot. We're probably gonna grab a bite to eat, because, you know, I am greedy, you know, fat boys. And, you know, just keep, you know, continue to follow your dreams. You know, when they tell you no, just keep working towards your yes, because I'm living proof. I'm an example that, you know, God is great and hard work does pay off. So continue to follow your dreams, continue to capture those moments out there, and continue living your life, you know, on your own terms. Rasheed Chappell, Retrogenetics, Capture the Moment. Peace.
History is mine to make.
My first pair of Nike IDs, I think just me, him, and Kenny Dope had these particular ones with the silver leaf, patent leather, pink and black. I was kind of skeptical. I was like, I don't know how these gonna go. He was like, trust me, I'm gonna hook it up. This is what I do. So yeah, I appreciate him for this.
3, it goes to 1. 3, it goes to 1. 3, it goes to 1. 3.
Theology of warfare, man-made death. Man-made religion, cause man needs steps. Man-made Adam said man-made Eve, but man split the atom, so that can't be.
So, you know, poetry has always been an influence. You know, when listening to, like, my parents' albums, that stuff was Motown is poetry. You know, Stax is poetry, Gamble and Huff is poetry. So I can't sing. So I said, how do I use my words to evoke that type of emotion? Or how do I get that visual with my words if I can't, you know, hum a note, or if I can't, you know, strike a chord, I can't play keys, you know, like, you know, if you hear certain music and you close your eyes, you can see everything that's going on. So I said, how do I take my words and make them translate into as if it was a sound that made you feel something and see something? So it influences it a lot. I mean, I haven't written poetry, like I told you before, in a while, but I guess I have through the music, you know. I really haven't sat down and said, okay, I'm gonna write a poem, you know.
Right.
But it was like, you know, it just kind of morphed into the music, and it's just like, it's all in one. It's, you know, it's all one thing now.
So 2012.
2012.
What is on your radar? Like, what do you want to accomplish? What are your goals? How has it changed since before when you were dropping your album?
It really hasn't changed. You know, I still have so much work to do. There's 2 things that I definitely want to do. Actually, there's 3 things that I want to do this year. I want to do South by Southwest. We're actually working on that now. I want to do the Brooklyn Bodega Hip Hop Festival. If I'm not on that bill for the Brooklyn Bodega Hip Hop Festival, I will feel like 2012. You know, like all the work that we did in 2011 leading up to 2012, you know, something has to change, you know what I mean? And I want to do the A3C.
I was about to say I'd like to see you in Atlanta, A3C.
So
I never miss it.
Those are the three things that I want to do. I go as a fan, so you know those are the things that I want to do for 2012. You know, we're working on the, you know, I teamed up with Retrogenetics and we're doing the Capture the Moment series, which is going to be chronicling, you know, the grind. You know, like a lot of people ask me, you know, how do you get on blogs? How do you do it? You work. You know, there's no silver spoon, there's no shortcut, like you work. You go out, you meet people, you put on good shows, you try to make quality music and you work. And that's how you get to where you want to be.
Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other.